All right, I'm back on the farm again today, continuing with the necessary chores. Chain on the back of the John Deere. So on this, where this old dome shelter was, I used to use recycled, that were used Billboard Tarps. And I don't remember if these two are different or they're the same ones, but they would last for a while, and they'd last better on the one up there because there's more of a windbreak. But the wind rushes down through this field, and this shelter really never had a chance. And so what I'm going to do is these things are so heavy, but I'm going to hook a clevis. I'm going to cut a hole, hook a clevis in there, and hook my chain to it, and I'm going to drag these things out of here. These things get so heavy, they're hard for one man to just drag around. So I'm going to get this one, and I'm going to get that blue one over there, and we're going to get rid of them. Did I mention it's a beautiful day? So I kind of pulled around, made a loop, and pulled up here beside this thing with a chain. And I was going to put a clevis on here and hook my chain to it, but instead I decided just to, since I was going to cut a hole, to run the chain through it and hook it right there. Right there's my clevis. And we're going to see if we can pull this thing out. All right, here we go. Might ought to slow down a little bit. Oh yeah. It's almost like a big snake out there at the end. Well, that worked pretty good. And you know, these tarps, you know, when they were in one piece, were something like 36 by 30. And the only condition was you had to take the whatever the logos were, had to be turned to the inside. And across the bottom, they had a pocket. And if I think of it, I'll show it to you. But they had a pocket across the bottom on both sides, and you run a piece of steel pipe down through there and then cinch it down this way and this way. All right, now see if we can go get the next one. Right there is where the old one laid. All right, I'll give this one the same treatment and try to pull it out. It's definitely a heavier vinyl than the other one, but we'll see how it goes. All right, got her hooked up. My slit's a little bit big on this side. Hopefully it won't tear out. This water, nasty smelling. So much bigger or heavier really. I'm just going to kind of start out in a little slower gear and see if I can get, once I get it moved, I can step up a gear, I think. Whoop, it broke loose. All right, what I did is I pulled these kind of end pieces and laid them up on here, right there and right here, and right there's where it already pulled loose. And the idea is just to go ahead and get this broke loose so that when I start pulling again, that little hitch point right there, for lack of a better word, is you know, it's not pulling against the suck on the ground, for lack of a better word. And you know, as I'm sticking my hands in this thing, aside from the smell, it's really warm underneath these tarps. And I'm thinking, what a great place for a copperhead to be enjoying the heat. So kind of on the watch out for that. So let's try it again. All right, here we go. It ripped out again. Now that is annoying. All right, this time what I'm trying is I've just kind of got it wrapped around, and I'm hoping this thing will pull up tight and pull it out of here, but we'll see. So I started to pull out, and then I stopped, and I thought what I need to do is put a loop in this chain so it'll cinch down and hopefully just grab a hold of a bunch of fabric. So we'll see how that works out. All right, here we go. Well, oh, I knew that was going to happen. I'm about to lose my cool over this trivial stuff. The chain never did pull up tight, and there's a bunch of bees flying around over there. But you know, tarps have been the bane on this farm for years. They blow off. On this shelter, they blow off. You know, they rip and tear and leak. And we thought about, when we built our new barn, having a tarp burning day, but I was afraid a piece of flame might jump off of it and level my new barn. So this thing's coming out of here by hook or crook. So let me continue on. All right, this time I'm gonna give it a little juice, see if it'll cinch that chain down a little better. So here we go. Woo-hoo! Mighty fine. I got it that time, and like I said, frustration was starting to mount there a little bit, and kind of giving it a little harder pull to get that chain loop to cinch down on it. It's kind of akin to getting out a bigger hammer, but it worked. So let me unhook this thing and we'll get on to another chore.